Oh my God, the FBI says something. We better take this incredibly seriously. Election officials in 9 states targeted by cyber attacks. Oh my God, it's those far right hillbillies, but they're using electronic equipment to do cyber attacks. So I don't really know. The FBI warned Tuesday that election officials in 9 states have been targeted in recent cyber attacks, including phishing emails containing malicious links. Are they from Nigerian princes that are just hoping to transfer their wealth from one bank account to another, and they'll pay you a finder's fee if you just send over your credit card information and social security number? I bet it. I bet. And of those 9 states, are all 9 of those, let's just say what Florida, Georgia, North Carolina, Michigan, Wisconsin. I think you know where I'm going with this stuff. They're just kind of planting the seeds for this. But this is the FBI, you know, the same institution that had Hunter Biden's laptop since 2019 and couldn't find anything of relevance in there. We have an open investigation. I don't know what we're doing, though. If successful, the activity may provide cyber actors with sustained, undetected access to victims' systems. Yeah, that's what a successful phishing campaign would hope to accomplish. The FBI said in a report, oh my God, they're detailing a report about one of the most common practices on the fucking internet. These emails shared similar attachment files. Yeah, they probably had the dancing fucking smiley face, also just, telling you that you need to sign up now, and using other inflammatory language to make you act impulsively. Whatever. Email shared similar attachments using compromised email addresses and were sent close in time, suggesting a concerted effort to target U.S. election officials. Okay. So compromised accounts or publicly available accounts trying to get sensitive information. It happens all the fucking time, you idiots. Such cyber attacks occurred since October 2021, and long before that, the Bureau said, oh, well, if the FBI said it. Adding such incidents will likely increase or continue in the lead up to the 2022 U.S. midterm elections. So if they're hacks, it was a phishing account. If the results don't go our way, oh yeah, no, definitely, those were Russian cyber attacks. On October 5th, 2021, unidentified hackers targeted certain election officials in 9 states. Are also targeting representatives in the National Association of Secretaries of State, the FBI said. Oh my God. These emails originated at least 2 email addresses with the same attachment titled invoiceinquiry.pdf. Wow. Very sophisticated op you guys are running. The report said, adding that the emails redirected users to a website that harvests logins and passwords. We have this invoice that you need to either pay off or review. Just provide us with your login information, your password for a non-affiliated account. Don't worry about it. It's okay. We talk to your parents and it's fine. We're just gonna take you. Your dog's sick and at the vet. We have plenty of candy to pacify you. One of the email addresses sending the phishing email was a compromised U.S. government official's email account, the agency continued, adding that both emails contained a Microsoft Word document, attachments regarding invoices, which redirected users to unidentified online credential harvesting websites. Cool. By the way, if you just click on a link, it's not going to immediately strip all of the information off of your account. You have to provide it to them. Okay, so you should know even if you're getting something from like a seemingly legitimate source, more often than not, it's probably not. If they're using language like you need to do this right now, buy one, get one free, anything like that. Okay, anything that's just to elicit an emotional response, create a false sense of importance and immediacy, it's going to be a scam. 9 times out of 10. Click here now to claim your reward. Oh, you have $500 waiting for you. All you need to do is just click this button and fill out a small form. It's never that fucking easy. And even if you do manage to click on one of these things, if you're that fucking brain dead and then it immediately asks you to provide your information, just don't. How about just verify it? If it seems too good to be true, or if it doesn't seem to line up logically, it's probably not worth your time. But then again, this is the FBI telling you about things only certain things that they think that the public need to know. Meanwhile, we've got so many investigations and we got so many things that take up all of our time. We can't possibly look into, things when it comes to the elections or anything like that of actual substance. Like Wisconsin again. A weird thing that they found here. Voting Integrity Group uncovers over 137,000 ballots that were trafficked in Wisconsin. At least 137,500 absentee ballots were cast through illegal vote tracking throughout several of Wisconsin's largest city in the 2020 election. According to research presented last week at the state's Assembly Committee on Campaigns and Election by public interest organization True the Vote, TTV. Ballot trafficking is an activity in which absentee ballots and votes are solicited, sometimes in exchange for money or other valuables. Ask Elon Omar. She's an expert on this topic. They are then collected through a process called harvesting and delivered to drop boxes by intermediaries, someone other than the voter, who are often paid by per ballot fee by partisan actors. Did that happen here? I don't really know. That's a lot of ballots that were theoretically harvested. Use the right conjugation for that. The organized crime against Americans is how TTV cyber expert Greg Phillips described to the committee what happened in Wisconsin and beyond during the 2020 election. Based, I would agree, on his 15th month study of election practices in Georgia, Arizona, Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Texas, Michigan, Phillips estimated that at least 4.8 million votes were trafficked nationally. Nothing to see here, folks. Avert your eyes. According to True the Vote report, in Metro Atlanta, 242 intermediaries made, or 242, intermediaries made 56,668 stops at drop boxes during the elections in late 2020. Well, there's nothing wrong with that at all whatsoever. Many of the traffickers we spoke to did not recognize what they were doing as being a problem. Exactly. They're what some people might call useful idiots. I'm just following orders. Yeah. A study found that in Arizona, 202 intermediaries made 4,282 separate visits to ballot boxes in Maricopa County. Whatever happened? This is the first time I've been hearing about Maricopa County in a while. Was there like an audit or anything that came out? Or like a report? I don't really know. Several Arizonans have since been indicted for election law violations. What? With at least one conviction, according to Phillips. No. Phillips told the committee that in the state's study, TTV purchased from commercial brokers 10 trillion unique cell phone identity signals called pings. Yeah, just whenever you hook up to a new tower, it pings the tower and it lets everybody know where you're at, and your cell phone provider can track your every movement. Human rights organization Freedom First funded the time-consuming and costly project. No, it's funded by the taxpayers. It's just a fraud orchestrated by the big lie and whatever other fucking half-wit ideas will be used to obfuscate the findings of this, obviously. Using a technique called geospatial mobile device signal analysis, Phillips said researchers are able to reconstruct a four-dimensional pattern of life of cell phone holders. From these pings, it can be determined where you work, sleep, and even what floor you are on within inches. Yeah, exactly. Wisconsin study found primarily in the Milwaukee County, with some partial initial data coming from Racine and Green Bay, where the study will soon further expand, Phillips said. In those areas, TTV's cell phone ping research found that in 2 weeks from October 20th through November 3rd, 2020, 138 individuals each visited the locations of a non-governmental organization at least 5 times and made a combined total of 3,588 trips to absentee ballot drop boxes. That seems like a lot, especially over the course of 2 weeks, 3 weeks, maybe. That's an average of 26 trips per person to drop boxes in the Milwaukee area. Is this evidence of fraud? Asked committee member Lisa Subeck, a Democrat. No, we're just asking questions. What you want to do with that information is totally up to you. Of course, we wouldn't make any such allegations now, would we? Vote trafficking is being done through this process. It is illegal, replied Engelbright. Who's that guy? Stated that every vote cast illegally cancels the vote of the legitimate voter. In her testimony, Engelbrecht stressed that the TTV report was focused on the bad process and was not attempting to prove that the 137,551 votes were illegal votes. Wouldn't possibly make any of those accusations. We're just examining the process, making sure that there's no holes in future elections, and just figuring out if there's anything that we need to tighten up going forward into the future. Representative Dave Murray, a Republican member of the committee, stated that if you vote in a legal way, then it is an illegal vote. One's line of logic would lead you to believe that conclusion to be true. If the process is illegal, the vote is illegal. I guess old Dave Murphy likes to be redundant. So it's interesting what continues to come out of Wisconsin now, isn't it? I did a video that got taken down and caught me a 7-day ban when we were analyzing certain voting practices in old age facilities in Wisconsin as well that left a lot to be pondered, to say the least. Now, if any of this stuff comes out to be a little bit less than on the up and up, what does it really mean? Nothing, really. Sorry to break it to everybody. And, I'm not doing this for YouTube or anything like that. I just don't want to prop up anybody's hopes of anything extravagant happening. What this all is designed to do, rather, is to shore up any problems with the system going forward, to ensure that there is integrity in elections moving forward. You can't change the past. All you can do is learn from it. And that's what these audits, reports, what have you, that's what they're all designed to do. So you can look towards the end of the year. Hopefully everything will be on the up and up. There's been a lot of legislation and a lot of reports done on the different elections in the past, not even specifically 2020, but even 2012, 2014, 16, 18, all of those ones as well, analyzing the process, seeing what went on or what didn't go on at the same time, and trying to rectify those problems to ensure that 2022, 2024, 26, 8, 30 are all going to be successful, integral elections. That's all you can really hope for at this point. Hopefully somebody follows through on some of their promises. But with all of that said, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.